Hello and welcome to another show of Greenflix. Today we have the opportunity to interview a great actress. Her name is Ayvianna, or at least that's how I pronounce it. Hi Ayvianna, thank you for giving us this interview today. I would like to start this if you could give us a small intro of yourself and show me how to pronounce your name right.
Not at all, thank you so much. It's really lovely to be here. My name is Ayvianna. It is quite complicated, so I don't mind if you get it wrong. It's got too many vowels. I live in London.
You know, it's very interesting, but looking at some of your video clips, your face, your facial expressions remind me of a young Nicole Kidman, which is very interesting because I associate that face with, horror films somehow. I don't know why. Have you done any of those roles?
Oh gosh, thank you so much. You're so kind. I don't think I look anywhere near as good as Nicole Kidman, but thank you. Funnily enough, I have actually done a lot of work in the horror genre. The majority of my career has been in the horror genre. My first film was called The Convent, and I played a nun who was infected by this curse, and she had no eyes. So I was walking around the set with all these amazing prosthetics, and they used CGI in post-production to remove my eyeballs. So that was an amazing experience. It looked fantastic. I also had my head chopped off with an axe in a film called The Tombs. I fell off a cliff and became a ghost in a film called Corvid's Head. I've played an awful lot of ghosts, actually. I think I've played about 5 or 6 ghosts in my whole career. I'm in a video game at the moment called Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe, and I play another ghost. And I've just booked my next job, which is going to start in a few months' time, playing another ghost. I've come to the conclusion that I must have a really ghostly look. People must see me and think I look scary or something. I'm always cast as a ghost. That's my ambition for the future. I want to play someone who's still alive.
Very interesting. So tell me something. Of all of the films that you have participated so far, is there any one in particular that you like the most?
The film I'm most proud of is a film called Black Lake. And it is a horror film, but it's a horror film with a feminist twist. So one of the main characters is a young Pakistani girl who is brutally raped and murdered. And the film explores the rights of women in societies like Pakistan and the abuses of women which still go on in these societies, and it's very much about female empowerment and women claiming back their place in society and fighting for their rights. So that's a film I'm very, very proud of. I played a witch in that film, and the film won an award at the Women in Horror Film Festival in Atlanta in America back in February. And it's just a project I'm very, very proud to have been a part of.
It's very interesting, but I have seen that lately, these Netflix original movies and all that which are seen all over the world. The trend is that now they're trying to include more, people from around the world, or in other words, like a multicultural scenery. And I'm from Central America, and I was wondering, how would you feel about acting in a adventure comedy down in Central America in the near future?
That's a great question. I would love to, is the answer. So I've worked in quite a few places around the world. I mainly work in the UK. The film I was speaking about earlier, Black Lake, that was shot in a remote part of Scotland, actually. I've also filmed in Mumbai because I've done a few Bollywood films, and that was another really amazing experience. I love travelling with this job. I love the fact that I get to explore different cultures and different countries. But I've never been to Latin America, and I would love to. Also, I've never done any comedy. I always seem to end up doing scary things. I spent the entirety of my 20s just screaming and looking scared and running away from things. So I'd love to do something that's a bit different. Something light-hearted for once.
In what age range do you normally play your characters?
I tend to play people mainly in their 20s, anything from, I guess, 20 up to maybe early 30s.
Thank you very much for this interview, Ayvianna. See, now I can pronounce your name right. And I really hope to see you in a Latin American film in the near future.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.